In our other top story, we are now just 4 days away from deciding who the next president of the United States will be.
Voters will also be casting ballots for numerous state and local races as well. And while millions of Americans will head to the polls next Tuesday, early voting has been in full swing for weeks in many parts of the country.
Early voting has had some hiccups in Sangamon County. County Clerk Don Gray confirmed a voter was accidentally given the wrong ballot on the very first day of early voting. However, he says this was an isolated incident and mistakes can happen because ballots are processed by humans. And it's important to note that there are safeguards in place to make sure voters' ballots are being counted both on the local and the state level.
Yeah, News Channel 20's Carolina Hassett has more on what types of things could go wrong during the counting and the solutions they have. Carolina?
Yeah, Don, Stacey, Matt Dietrich from the Illinois State Board of Education says there hasn't been many issues statewide so far, except some counties in southern Illinois having a wrong return address on the mail-in ballots. But when it comes to election night, Dietrich says extensive testing is done to make sure tabulators recognize every single type of ballot. However, some can malfunction.
Those things happen, and voters should not interpret those very minor problems as evidence of corruption or fraud.
Now, Dietrich says ballots will be held safely until a machine is rebooted or replaced. Then election judges from both parties will ensure the votes are recorded. Now, an important thing to remember when voting is your signature is your ID. If an election judge feels your signature does not match exactly, you may be asked to provide an additional form of ID. In studio, I'm Carolina Hassett. Back to you, Don.
Thanks, Carolina. As for the address mistake, Dietrich said the counties got together and exchanged the ballots and notified any voters who may have received ballots with the wrong address.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.